Have you ever helped someone and walked away feeling lighter, more alive, and yourself? I don't know if I'm the only person that has ever felt that way. I continue to feel that way actually whenever I do something good to the next person. Guys, the secret to a fulfilling life is not found, but it is given. Dumelang. Welcome back to Healing the Inner Child with Mami Galai. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about the secret to a more fulfilling life is actually serving others more than anything. You know, guys, whenever I go to the petrol station or to the garage to pour petrol, actually, let me start by saying each and every month, obviously, I have a budget. I have a spreadsheet. And I'm most spreadsheet, so there's always a portion of my salary that I allocate for petrol attendance. I don't know, like, I always, tip them. And there's just something, every time, like, after doing that, I feel good, honestly. This isn't me trying to make this about myself. Even yesterday, I went to the petrol station to pour petrol, and obviously this guy had some sweets were high, and then I told him I added the amount on top of my bill. And guys, he was so happy after I said that. He kept on thanking me, and I was like, it's not even a lot of money. It's not even a lot of money, but look at how thankful this guy is. Like, I appreciate that beginning, and I realized that serving others doesn't have to come. Guys, the little that you're able to do, the little that you're able to give, guys, do not waste time. But to appreciate that only when you're doing big things for them. It's always in the smaller things. Diman was so happy, and I was like, anyway, this is one of the reasons why you sent me to this world, to be of service for others, to other people. Salary, in as much as I'm the one that's doing the work and whatnot, people should be able to see God through me by the things that I do for the people around me and for the way that I carry myself, Chance representing that demo. And guys, honestly, I was so happy, which goes to prove what this video is all about. You don't become fulfilled only when you serve yourself. Actually, when you serve yourself, but the happiness, that is just fleeting, and it never really lasts. But the moment you do something good for the next person, it's how you get fulfillment. Even when I do good things for my loved ones, like my family, my brothers, guys, I remember there was a time where I had to, I didn't have to, but I wanted to. Kolega was giving me issues, and I had to spend a lot of money. And my brother on the other side needed this kind of amount, and I had to tap into my savings. Can I say no to my brother? Like, he wasn't even asking me, and then he opened up and whatnot. And I was like, mommy, you're gonna do this thing, né? You're gonna do this thing. Because, my brother came before, and then car issues came after. And I had to decide whether I was still gonna continue giving my brother this certain amount. Even though I hadn't told him. My brother wasn't expecting anything, but it was a promise that I had made to myself. But I was like, mom, you're gonna continue doing that. Anyway, you do have money, you do have savings. What are savings for? Because sometimes we make the mistake of thinking that money has to set more, even when emergencies come. We don't use it. And it's whatever that I had to do, and moved on. Can you feel sharp after that? I feel good. I felt good that I actually had done something good for my brother. So you understand? The child, replace man, guys. Replace. I'm not saying that we should be wasteful, but then if it's something important, show up for other people, serve others, be there for the people that need your help. Also, there's a science and psychology behind it all, serving others. Also, generate the oxytocins and dopamine the moment you serve others, those feel-good chemicals. So the feel more when, like I said about my experience or the story that I just told you guys about. So yeah, I sent guys, and we do need those chemicals, or the people who are functional within the community. And there's a study actually that shows that people who volunteer, who serve others, are happier and they live longer than those who are just all about me, who are never really there for other people. So you see, guys, you're not just doing good things to and for the other person, but even for yourself. You're joyful, you're happier. So I can see what's holding you back from serving others.
The more people concentrate on themselves, their narrow selves, the more miserable they are. You can't really escape from that trap by consciously trying to think less about yourself, because if you start thinking less about thinking about yourself, you just end up thinking more about yourself. That's not helpful. But what you can do is you can start thinking about how to put other people at ease and what you can do for other people, like how you can be of service, because that takes the self-conscious stress off you. Then your negative emotion levels will fall.
And unfortunately, in as much as we may try to act as though the more we do things for ourselves, the happier we get. No, guys, there's a lot of emptiness that comes with self-focus. The more you focus on yourself, I don't know, happy man. Everything is going well around you, but still there's something missing inside of yourself, like inside of you. The moment you start to feel that way, especially when everything is going well, the career, the money, and everything, are you in a season where you are also serving others? Because guys, on a serious tip, true fulfillment comes from serving others. So the more you make everything about yourself, the more you are self-centered. The secret to all of this isn't serving others. And there are different ways of serving others. Sometimes you serve others by just, listening. I think also we shouldn't focus much or only on the materialistic things. Listening to others, being dependable, being there for people, being the friend. Oh, Mamela, she's a listener or he's a listener. The friend that's about will always be there. The caring friend, the friend that is willing to lend a crying shoulder to the other person. A sibling but also if you are able to assist financially, happy, the way that you did Billy before you learned to give. So guys, on a serious tip, fulfillment comes from being of service. to other people. Let's learn to serve others. More guys. Community. We need community more than anything. This culture, you can do it all by yourself. No man is an island at the end of the day, guys. We need each other. I don't care what you think you have. I don't care what you think you can afford. Because sometimes even the people that we have in our lives, especially those people who are fortunately blessed financially, the people around them are there because they genuinely love them. Sometimes we need to sit back and ask ourselves, if I were to lose everything, would these people be still around? Sometimes we lose genuine connections because we lack attention from the people who don't even care. How serving, how volunteering. No, plus we live in tough times. Hunger and famine are at their peaks. But we look at our services. If you are able to donate, do that. If you are able to serve or help the next person, a friend, a neighbor, a churchmate, a colleague, then do that. Be of service. Serving others has really shaped me in a very positive manner. I don't see life the same way as I did before. It makes me so emotional. That's another thing, after doing something good for the next person, can I emotional? Like, thank you, I'm happy that this privilege because sometimes, guys, how so but now that I'm the one I don't know, it's actually a gift. We shouldn't take it lightly. Because a lot of people are suffering, and just because they're asking for 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't mean they enjoy it. But because of that, guys, they end up doing that. So guys, I to serve others. It doesn't really have to be anything big. Whatever it is that you may have, whether you can offer your hands, whether you can offer your ears, do that. It doesn't really have to be anything materialistic. But then also, if you're able to offer that, then do that. The blessings are meant to be shared. Ask us selfish and think that everything is all about ourselves. Just make sure that your cup is full before you do this, so that you don't end up resenting others for serving them. Make sure that your cup is full, so that you don't pour from an empty cup. For other people. Anyhow, thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode. If you resonate with this message, please share your experiences, comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.